Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. What is mass? Why objects have weight and matter? Pick up something near you. Your phone, a book, even your own hand. Feel that? That resistance, that presence, that weight? Now, here's the question. Why does it have weight at all? Why does anything exist with substance? Why isn't everything just empty? Because behind everything you can touch, everything you can hold, everything that feels real, there is something deeper, something invisible, called mass. Mass is what makes matter matter. It is the reason objects exist. With physical presence, it is the reason. Your body has weight, the earth can hold you, and the universe has structure. But what exactly is it? Mass is the amount of matter inside an object, not how big it looks, not how heavy it feels, but how much stuff is actually there. Imagine two objects, a large empty box and a small rock. The box looks bigger, but the rock has more mass because it contains more matter, packed tightly together. So mass is not about size, it's about substance. Now here's where it gets interesting. Mass is also connected to weight, but they are not the same thing. Weight is the force of gravity pulling on an object. Mass is how much matter is inside it. On Earth, you feel heavy because gravity is pulling you down, but if you went to the moon, your weight would change. You would feel lighter, but your mass, it stays exactly the same because mass does not depend on location. It is constant. Now, think deeper. Why does mass create weight? Because mass interacts with gravity. Every object with mass pulls on every other object. The more mass something has, the stronger its pull. That's why the Earth, with its massive size, can hold oceans, atmosphere, and you. And this connection between mass and force is described by one of the most important ideas in physics. F equals ma. This means force equals mass times acceleration, in simple terms. The more mass something has, the harder it is to move, the more force you need. That's why a heavy object feels harder to push than a light one. Mass resists change. It resists motion. It resists acceleration. This resistance is called inertia. And inertia is one of the most fundamental properties of everything around you. Now let's go even deeper, because mass is not just about objects, it's about energy too. According to physics, mass and energy are connected in a very powerful way. E equals mc squared. This means Energy equals mass times the speed of light squared, which tells us something incredible. Mass is a form of energy condensed, stored, made physical. Everything you touch is energy in a stable form. Now pause and look around you. Everything you see, every object, every surface, every structure is made of mass. Tiny particles, atoms, packed together, creating the illusion of solid reality, and yet most of it is empty space, which means mass is not just about matter, it's about how that matter is structured, held together, and experienced. So when you hold something, you're not just holding an object, you're holding energy, structure, resistance, and the invisible rules of the universe. Let's bring it all together. Mass is the amount of matter in an object, the reason it resists motion, the source of its weight, through gravity and a form of stored energy. And without mass, there would be no planets, no stars, no people, no world. Just empty space. Now take a slow breath. Feel your body. Feel its weight. That is mass in action. Something invisible, yet constantly shaping your experience. That was excellent. Please like and subscribe for daily lessons. See you next time.